Your shirt. Tara?
Some deaths in Buffy weren't just sad. They changed us and the show forever. Buffy the Vampire Slayer wasn't afraid to kill monsters, demons, or our favorite characters. But there were 3 deaths that cut deeper than the rest. These weren't just plot twists. They were emotional earthquakes, and they forever changed ourselves and the plot.
Mom? Mommy?
Welcome to Sunnydale.
If you clicked on this video,
What you're after?
na, 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 boo, Buffy bot. These deaths are much darker than anyone realized, and by the end of the video, you'll never look at them the same way again. Today we're going to discuss these 3 deaths from least tragic to most tragic, and before we're done, I want to hear from you in the comments. Which death affected you most and why?
I love you. I will always love you. This is the work that I have to do.
Starting with number 3, we have Buffy in Season 5. In Season 5, Buffy is carrying the weight of the world, literally. She's still grieving her mother's death, struggling to pay bills, and stepping into the role of a parent for Dawn. And on top of all that, she's up against Glory, a hell god.
I'm not stupid.
Glory plans to use Dawn's blood in a ritual to open the barriers between dimensions. The problem is, this will cause all dimensions to bleed together, unleashing chaos, hell dimensions, and destruction across reality. Throughout the season, Buffy searches desperately for a way to save Dawn without losing her. And then it finally hits her. The monks created Dawn from Buffy. Her blood is Dawn's blood, which means she can take Dawn's place.
Look, it's blood. It's Summer's blood. It's just like mine.
Buffy makes the ultimate sacrifice, diving into the portal. Her last words to Dawn, "The hardest thing in this world is to live in it." It's heartbreaking and profound.
You have to be strong. Dawn, the hardest thing in this world is to live in it.
What makes this death so tragic isn't that Buffy dies. She's the Slayer, death comes with the territory, and she's died once before. What makes it tragic is that this time her death is an act of love. She embraces her role, fully realizing her true gift is her ability to give, to save others with her own life.
Tell Giles I figured it out. And I'm okay.
The fallout from Buffy's death is massive. It leaves the gang in a panic to pick up the pieces and try to continue her work. But I do believe that most fans knew she'd be back. Like I said earlier, she had died once before, and no one really believed the titular character was gone forever. And that's why this death is the least tragic on my list. And ultimately, her friends do bring her back, making the most tragic part of her death the fact that they pulled her out of peace in heaven.
They pulled me out of heaven.
Next, at number 2, we have Tara. Tara's death was very tragic, and she was a strong contender for number 1. I'll explain in a minute why she didn't quite make that spot. Tara's death is tragic for a completely different reason than Buffy's. She's not a Slayer nor a warrior. Tara is gentle, nurturing, and quietly strong. She's also one half of the most groundbreaking relationship on television at the time. Tara and Willow's relationship was treated with respect and depth, something rarely seen for same-sex couples back then. Season 6 put a huge strain on that relationship as Willow became consumed by her addiction to magic. This put a huge rift in their relationship.
Do you think I'm stupid? I know you used that spell on me. I don't think this is gonna work. Hey.
But by seeing red, things finally seemed to be turning around. Willow was making an effort to change, and Tara took her back. It felt like a hopeful new chapter for the both of them. And then in an instant, it was gone. A stray bullet fired by Warren hits Tara, and she collapses.
Your shirt. Tara?
Come on, Tara! Please, come on, baby!
There's no dramatic fight, no final speech, no chance for goodbyes. Just a sudden, senseless loss. The randomness is exactly what makes her death so tragic. It wasn't the result of destiny or prophecy. It was just cruel, and at a time where she had so much joy and happiness entering her life. And her death shattered Willow, transforming her grief into fury and setting her on a path to becoming Dark Willow, one of the most terrifying villains in the entire series. For fans, Tara's death was devastating not only because we loved her character, but also because of what it represented. Many saw it as an example of the bury your gays trope, where queer characters often don't get happy endings. Tara was more than just Willow's girlfriend. She was the emotional anchor of the Scooby Gang, and her absence left a wound that never really healed. Tara almost made the #1 spot on the list, but the emotional connection we made since episode 1 with who I consider the most tragic death in the series was hard to beat. She was like a mother figure to all fans, helping to ground the show in reality, and that, of course, is Joyce Summers. And so finally, we come to the most tragic death in the entire series, Joyce Summers. Joyce was never part of the supernatural battles. She was a mother, an anchor to normal life, and in earlier episodes, we watched her struggle with a brain tumor, only for her to recover. That recovery gave viewers hope. It seemed like the Summers family had escaped that tragedy. And just as we thought we could move on, without warning, Buffy comes home to find her mother lying on the couch, lifeless and gone.
Joyce!
We're not supposed to move the body!
What makes Joyce's death stand out is how it's presented. There are no special effects, no musical score, and no supernatural twist. The episode The Body strips away all of Buffy's usual trappings and shows grief in its rawest, most unflinching form.
I mean, I knew her, and then there's just a body. And I don't understand why she just can't get back in it and not be dead.
We watch Buffy try CPR. We watch her call 911. We watch her numb in disbelief as she says, Mom? Mom? Mommy?
Mom? Mommy?
It's devastating because this isn't a Slayer problem. It isn't something Buffy can fight or fix. It's a painfully real moment that anyone who has lost a loved one can relate to.
It's always sudden.
Joyce's death changes everything. Buffy is forced into true adulthood, stepping fully into her role as Dawn's guardian. It grounds the show in reality, reminding us that even in a world of demons and magic, real-life loss can be the hardest monster of all. For viewers, The Body remains one of the most powerful portrayals of grief ever shown in television. It didn't just shock us, it stayed with us. Each of these moments hurt in a different way, but together they remind us of why Buffy the Vampire Slayer still resonates decades later. Now I want to hear from you. Which death hit you the hardest? Do you agree with this order, or would you rank them differently? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives into the Buffyverse. Thanks for watching.
I'm Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, and you are?
Dead.
I may be dead, but I'm still pretty. Hi, I'm an enormous slut. Talking about 2 very powerful witches and a 1,000-year-old ex-demon.
Willow's a demon?
It is a sham, but it's a sham with yams. It's a yam sham.
Need a hand?
No thanks. I'm good. Slayer's a robot.
Did everybody else know the Slayer was a robot?